Hi lovelies, this is my fourth attempt on doing this video. I've been having some technical issues. The first video that I did the other day, the sound and the video didn't sync, so now I'm starting over and I've had more technical issues, so here we go. So with Ava, we've really got into a groove here about her sleeping through the night. Now granted, she doesn't go to bed until like 9 or 10 o'clock, which can be an issue for me because I have other things to do. It would be great if she fell asleep around 7:38, but that is not my life. But waking up at 3 was killing me. It was so killing me. As you see me drinking coffee at 6 o'clock at night right now just to get through the night and do everything I need to do personally. So let's start with my first suggestion. Good nights or Huggies nighttime diapers. Great investment. Ava is not potty trained, which I'm not an expert on the autistic potty training, and I have to start sometime. I'm just not excited about it because I know it's going to be such a challenge, but I need to get over that and start. But anyways, I was trying to prevent anything to keep, to wake her up in the middle of the night like being wet. So that was definitely a help. I also invested in this sound machine. And it had different sounds: ocean, brook, summer nights, rain. She didn't like any of it. Like, this was a total freaking waste of money. She didn't like any of it. So couldn't do much with that. But then I found this baby toy that she actually had since she was a baby. And it, hold on. It plays like good night, sleep tight, or these little songs, and it really does help her go to sleep. I don't know what it is about this stupid thing, but I'm so appreciative. If I play it like 3 or 4 times, it'll help her go to sleep. So that's another investment. You can also try different things with your kid, especially like apps on your phone, opposed to buying shit if you can prevent it. Either way, also, I wouldn't totally discount the melatonin, even though I am a little concerned of what melatonin does to kids in the future. But to tell you the truth, if that shit worked, I would have been using it every freaking day. What it is what type of sleeper is your kid? Is your kid the type that can't turn off his brain and go to sleep? Or is your type of kid that wakes up in the middle of the night? Because as my doctor said, it's a waste if your kid wakes up in the middle of the night. It will help them go to sleep, but it won't stop them from waking up in the middle of the night, which was so true. She would fall asleep at 7:38 as a champ, but she would be up in the middle of the night, and I didn't feel whatever side effects was worth that. Plus the fact, I really couldn't find the time release version. There is a time release version, and she doesn't eat gummies and all that. I would definitely have to find the time release liquid version, which I'm sure I could probably find online. But after, my fear of what could possibly happen, I just didn't attempt. But I would consult your doctor if you're interested in using melatonin. Also, Benadryl. Now, I do not drug my baby. So when she was sick and had a cold, there's not much you can give toddlers, but it does say cold, cough, runny nose, whatever. And she did give Benadryl. Benadryl, I don't know. It doesn't necessarily work to put her to sleep. It might keep her asleep longer, and it doesn't definitely do that. So I would personally not drug your kid in that way. And secondly, Benadryl doesn't work for every kid, and I've heard that before. It really doesn't. Now, the last and final thing is you might need to be a detective and work on their food and what they're eating. I had a coworker who told me that her son got revved up with red juice. Any juice with a red dye in it revved them up. So maybe you could take away things or, replace them with other things if possible to see if it's affecting their sleep. Now, I don't know about you, but my autistic child has a limited diet, so this is very difficult, but I just had to do it. I cut off all juice after dinner. everything. I did give her sugar-free stuff like sugar-free jello, sugar-free pudding, unsweetened applesauce. And I know I'm going to get some hate on the aspartame, but shit, I had to do what the fuck I had to do to get some sleep. And it has seemed to work. It did work majorly, and the doctor was like, oh, you're a good detective, good job. Well, I just need to sleep. I got a 45-minute to an hour commute in the morning, and I can't be falling asleep at the wheel. Just can't do it. So those are my suggestions of what happened. I would definitely consult your doctor. I looked online and I looked in many places, and there didn't seem to be many options that I seen fitting or helpful. So that's just my updated what worked for me. Like, comment, subscribe, holla back.